One of the records that, of course, I first heard you on, as far as your production, is Styles P record.
Right.
The Good Times. Tell me about that record. How did that? First of all, how did you even get your beat to Styles P? How did that land in his hand?
My manager at the time knew Swizz. You know what I'm saying? Because Swizz, used to live here in Atlanta, and my manager knew him and let him hear it. And he was working on his album, that his solo album and shit. And he had to have it. So that's where it started out, being on the Swizz album.
So wait a minute. So take me back to that. So your manager hit up Swizz. He hears the beat. What you gave him, like a beat CD or something like that? You gave him a beat CD. He hears the record. He calls your manager like, yo, fuck with this record. Like, what was that like?
Well, I wasn't there, but from what he was telling me, he played the beat for him, and immediately he like, I gotta have that. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I gotta have that record. And man, some time went by, and then Swizz actually called me. You know what I'm saying? And I went down to Tree Sound Studio. And, you know what I'm saying? We took everything, dropped, tracked it out, dropped it and everything. And he was telling me at the time who he was slotted to get on the record. You know what I'm saying? And it was some big names, and I'm like, shit. All them names work for me right now. You know what I'm saying? So some months later, that's when they were saying Styles was on it.
Right.
And then it was like, it's gonna be Styles' first single for his album also.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? It came out on 2 albums at the same time. But actually, they white labeled it. Back then they would white label a record just to see, promote it and shit, to see what the DJs I was doing. And I'm in the studio one night, and my man's in New York, he called me. You know what I'm saying? All that, crazy. I'm like, man, it's going down, man. What's going on? I'm like, what? He's like, man, Flex just dropped the bomb on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? And then I started getting calls and more calls, and my man was in LA. He was like, man, what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? Because they was playing it everywhere else but Atlanta.
Right. Atlanta was probably
radio. But then when you go to the clubs in Atlanta, they was playing that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With the radio, and then when they did play it here, they played that clean bullshit version, that I get by version.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But everywhere else, my brother in Miami calling me, my family in Detroit, I'm like, damn,
ain't that
this
true?
shit is,
What was that feeling like though? Like, tell us that feeling. Because I haven't felt that feeling. So for us out here that don't know a feeling of hearing your song on the radio, getting your record to an artist that can take your record from A to Z, what is that feeling like?
Man, it's crazy. Like really, dog, the real crazy feeling I got was being in the club for the first time and hearing that come on and seeing the people in the club react to it. You know what I'm saying? Because when I did it, I didn't picture it as no club record.
Right.
Any
record can be a club record.
yeah. Now now I see. You feel me? Yeah. Because you got to think this is still like, I think, in the crunk era, kind of like. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So the crunk era was killing the clubs. You know what I'm saying? So, and that shit was right there getting, played right with that shit.
Gotcha.
And then, even to this day when I hear it on the radio, I trip. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't think you ever get over that. Well, I don't know if you got a whole slew of them on there, maybe, but
right. Gotcha.
I don't think you get tired of that.
You rockin' with the hottest shit. You can't get anywhere else. On my hip hop.